The hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be Jaedong, and it's going to be best here on Polypoid. Top left, it is best. Bottom left, it is best. Top left, it is Jaedong. Alright, man. Best is one of the best Protoss players in the world right now. Jaedong is the most famous Zerg player in the world. But he's kind of falling off lately, along with Bisu and Flash. Because just getting older, right? Getting older is a reality of the life that we live. Reactions grow slower. The knees give out, which is not important for esports, but the reaction thing is important. Very, very important. So, let's see what's going on here in this PvZ here on Polypoid. We got Terry the Overlord scouting the right direction. What up, Terry? How's it going, man? And is it a forge or a gateway? Huh? Is Best gonna play defensively or offensively here in the early game? Well, he's scouting the right way. And as soon as he figures out that Jaedong is going for a hatch first play, I think he's gonna throw down a gateway here. Mr. Probe, Pete the Probe. Yeah. Yep, okay. So, throwing it down. Oh, it's not a hatch first. It's an overpool. You tricked me, Jaedong. Overpool indeed. That's why we scout with the pro Protoss players. Yep, so Forge into Nexus here. But yeah, if this was a hatch first play, Gateway. Gateway, Zealot pressure. But nope, now it's going to be Ling pressure. I'm going to try to, block the hatchery. Nope. No, oh, you're going to die? Are you going to die, Mr. Probe? Nope. Yeah, going to go home before he dies, leaving the hatch to go down at the natural base. Terry the Overlord says, yep. No Zealot pressure. And 6 Lings are on the way from Jaedong. Third hatch. Come on, third hatch. 6 Lings, no more. No gas, no speedlings, just 6 Lings. No, do you make another set of Lings? Come on, expand. No! Wait, hold on. He's doing it. He sent the drone away. Freaked me out for a second. Okay, third base at under 3 minutes. I like it. I like it a lot. This is honestly probably too many Lings. You're not getting through this. Okay, look. It's Jaedong we're talking about here, okay? If anyone can get a couple Lings into the main base of the Protoss, when there's a cannon back here, when there's a hard wall up, it's gonna be Jaedong. Look at all these guys, though. They're chasing this probe. This is some beautiful probe micro. Excellent stuff here from Best. Really, really good. Man, he gets back in for a scout. Remember what I said? Oh! He's going for it. Block probes, don't die. Oh, jumping on the cannon. And does snipe the cannon and then escapes with 2 Lings. No. This is actually a gap. That's not good. That is really bad. I'm really surprised he's not trying to get anybody up this ramp, but the probes are here to make sure that doesn't happen. And then it totally does happen. Of course it did. Okay, so there you go. Jaedong loses about 7 Lings. Gets 1 of them into the main base for beautiful scouting purposes. This is Jaedong Ling, so I think it's going to survive for a pretty good length of time here. Look at him hacking away at the cyber core. Nom, 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 nom. No second gas yet. Okay, that's good information to have. No crazy like DT rushes coming or anything. So no, yeah, that second gas not coming up as big. Oh, just kidding. That's the cyber core. This is a cannon. Right. Derp. I mean, their warping in circles are pretty much the same size. Anyway, more Lings, just to make sure no Zealot pressure is coming his way. Going to keep an eye on these guys. If Robert the Zealot, there's a shirt and a mug with him on it at falconpaladin.store. If Robert the Zealot wants to head on up and try to kill what's going on up here in the north, then those Lings will scout it. As the Spire starts coming in, and the Stargate start too at about the same time here in about 5 minutes. Terror the Overlord merch available, falconpaladin.store. Yeah, this probe, not the same probe. First probe probably died. I mean, the Lings have speed now, so yes. Oh, is he gonna... No, Best! Best! Why does he not plug this? If he traded every Zergling for that cannon, I don't know. He sends the Lings out on a mission of destruction and death, and these Lings are like, oh yeah? How about we base race you? How about we send a bunch of Lings down, and you send your Zealots up and see what you can do? I mean, there's no Sunkens, there's no Lings up, there's no Mutas. Oh, there's a Zealot. And the Lings do force a cancel, but more Lings die. I don't think that was a good thing for Jaedong at all. Look at these Zealots. Look at them. They can hold the ramp and everything. This is an RJB replay, so you know it's good, and it is good so far. But, yeah, this is great positioning on these Zealots, man. They are all going to die, but they are forcing a ton of Lings out from Jaedong that I was going to say he doesn't want to make, but maybe he totally wants to make them. He's been making Lings at times that are a little bit weird for this matchup, dude. He's got 19 drones to 34 probes solely because of the number of Lings that he's made today. So first Corsair is out. Oh, and it's Mutas. And it's +1 for the air for the Protoss. Yeah, this is like me. I feel like this is bad play from Jaedong because this is how I play Zerg. And then my Lings actually can't do enough damage to win the game and my economy sucks and then the Protoss wins and I'm like, Protoss is overpowered. But it's like, dude, you made Lings instead of drones, and your Lings didn't do anything. You can't do that as a Zerg player. I feel inherently wrong, kind of chastising Jaedong for what he's doing here. But, you know, it's risk. That's all it is, right? You make the Lings, you hope you can take down the cannon and get inside the main base and get more damage done, or get a good scout off or something. And here come the Mutas. That +1 flyer attack is not done yet. But, cannons plus Corsair. Ooh. Nice connections. That Corsair died to Scourge. Not the greatest micro there from Best of all time, and also not very good at the same time. But, yo, interesting. Macro Hatch at the third base. No Sunkens. Macro Hatch at the natural base. No Sunkens. You know what? I think I'm okay with it. He's got Mutas out. And a Muta-Ling combo is especially effective against these Zealot attacks. So, the problem is the longevity of the Mutas is kind of falling apart here as more and more Corsairs are produced. The +1 air weapons is finishing up. Jaedong is investing in a Flyer Carapace, which could just mean he wants upgrades for the Scourge. He's not going to make any more Mutas. We'll see. He's got 4 Mutalisks, and he's not making any more. He's making a Hydralisk, Dan. Ooh, shield battery's up. Oh, there we go. Corsair down. Scourge taking another victim. Okay, Scourge are getting some good connections here. I'm not sure the Mutas are paying for themselves, but the Scourge are. Evolution Chamber, Hydralisk Den, still does not believe in the magic of static defense at all. And you know, that's actually a problem for Best. I gotta say, it's an absolute problem for Best. If Best is not able to get enough pressure on the Zerg player to force him to make Sunkens, then the Zerg player is happy. He's happy as a clam. He'd rather use drones to produce things like macro hatches and evolution chambers all day, every day than make Sunkens. Sunkens will keep him alive, but if he doesn't need them to stay alive, he won't make them. He won't. And is that going to come back to bite him later? I don't think so. The Zealot pressure has not been particularly terrifying today. But I guess we'll see. Another macro hatch from Jaedong. This bodes so poorly for Best right now. The number of macro hatches, the no third base for Best, the fact that Hydras are being produced. Scourge did get 1 Corsair there, but the remaining 5 are just fine and dandy. Thanks for asking, with their +1 attack to their neutron flare attack. Another Overlord dead. Supply blocking. Yes, supply blocking, Jaedong. Brutal. Don't like that. Don't like that even a little bit if you're a Zerg fan. So, Corsairs being annoying, but Jaedong not being particularly careful with his Overlords thus far. Yeah, no more mutas being produced, just Scourge with that Carapace, that Flyer Carapace. Excellent. Okay, I'm on board with what Jaedong is doing here. Now, here's where we run into a bit of a problem. Best has managed to get up a pretty incredible Zealot army, but they're getting shoved away, buying time for Sunkens to finally be produced now, or Lurkers maybe? Where's Lurker Aspect? Not coming, cool. DT on the way, Psionic Storm on the way. Best has all the pieces he's going to need to survive and win the next 5 minutes. If not the game. Ooh, Scourge connections again. Still 6 Corsair. Oh, the mutas are dead. Why are you fighting? Okay, that was the worst choice in the world to fight that at all. Oh, there is a Sunken back here. Wow, look at that. He made a Sunken after all. How about a Sunken at the third base, Jaedong? No? Okay. Well, Hydras, do you want to save yourselves or do you want to save your overlords? Oh, there is a Sunken back there too. Okay, so Falcon Blindness coming into play here. So we've got Sunken and 1 Sunken with Hydras supporting. And that's it. That's all we need. The remaining Mutalisk is alive still. He's sad. All of his friends are dead. Do Mutalisks mourn their dead friends? I think the Zerg have enough higher brain function to be like, I've been hanging out with this Hydralisk for the last 3 battles, and now he's dead. I'm sad, you know? Probably not. Probably not the case. I was gonna say, you gonna kill these Hydras? There we go. The Zealots are like, hey, wait, we can kill these Hydralisks. Hooray. Storm is done. The time of the Hydra... He's been working really hard on killing this gateway today, and then and a Storm comes in, and just trying to fight Zealots out in the middle of the map with Hydras is not ideal. But with Hydra Ling, it's a better thing. This Muta's job is just to make sure this third base doesn't come up without Jaedong knowing about it. That's his entire job. And finally, that gateway goes down. Jaedong's been trying to kill it for, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 minutes in this game already. Ooh, the Forge canceling an upgrade would be sick, but Best doesn't want to let that happen at all. Hydras have the +1 attack. Zealots have the speed and the 1/1 upgrade. But, dude, this Hydra count is scary. Remember what I said about Jaedong being allowed to make a ton of macro hatches and not having to worry about Sunkens for the first few minutes of the game and how that was going to hurt Best later, and now it totally is? I remember that. Dude, that High Templar is so happy to be alive with all of 9 HP to his name. The Spinning Bengalas. This guy has been spinning non-stop since the game started, and he's got to be feeling pretty sick. Sorry, Bengalas. I don't know who decided to put you in that terrible cage, but maybe stop spinning? I don't know. Not like there's any food in there either. So Zealot's like, is there a 4th base? No, thank goodness. If Jaedong was in 4 bases, this game would be over. A 4-basing Jaedong versus a 2-basing Best? Not a possible win here for our guy Jaedong, or our guy Best in that situation. Okay. 4th base, high ground, minerals only. Not a huge fan of it. Zergs really need all that gas for Defilers and for Ultralisks eventually, and Hydras aren't cheap for gas, and Lurkers are pretty expensive, and the Lurker aspect is on the way. Again, RJB replay. Check him out. YouTube.com/@RJB_TV. Corsairs hunting. And there we go. Best getting a 3rd base up, and this Mutalisk scouting it. It's not really good for much. Oh, well, that was it. He scouted the 3rd base. Now may he rest in peace. All right, Hydra Lurker. Any sign of a high from Jaedong at 15 minutes? No. Okay. Maybe he just feels like he can overwhelm Best here with sheer Hydra Lurker energy. Ooh. I was trading a Corsair for a couple Overlords. I guess that's all right. Storm, 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 storm. The storm is storming. Ooh, Lurkers are on the hold positions thing here, where they're not spiking out. Hoping that the whole Protoss army gets up here and then they get obliterated, but I don't know if Best smelled it, or he just didn't like the position with the Hydras and just pulled back. Or if maybe one of the lurkers sent a spine out and Best was like, okay, I'm leaving. Alright, well, he heard the lurkers burrow in, right? My gosh. How do you deal with a Hydra lurker infestation? You storm them. Are you out of storm? Of course not. A good Protoss is never out of storm. There it is. And another! And another! Without storm, though, every ZVP would be a Zerg win, without question. Reavers are good, but they're not that good. Come on, Queen's Nest. Come on, Jaedong. Come on, realize that there's just too much Protoss down here with 1-1 upgrades. Too much Storm down here. High Templar count. Not great, but there are 4 more on the way. Ooh, there's a Queen's Nest. Okay, alright. Queen's Nest coming in. Honestly, expanding up here by Jaedong would not be bad at this stage of the game. I would not say no to it. As far as best goes, yeah, sneaking up a 4th base up this left way, up towards the Zerg is good. You want to stage a good staging ground, right? So just down this ramp, across this way, bam, you're here. And when you're here, you're family. Hiders, checking to see there's not a 4th base down here. There is not, but it's over here, Jaedong. That's what this Hydra's job is, to get up this ramp and scout the presence. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't scout the presence of a base. Too many zealots blocking that ramp. But that tells you, okay, there's probably a base. If there's not one here, there's probably a base over here. Process of elimination. Jaedong is taking the top right spawn location. These, ooh, ow. Okay, Corsairs, a little overzealous there. There wasn't anything even to kill in that top right. Not sure what the plan was. Alright, so Jaedong says, it is time. It is time to get Plague. It is time to get Dark Swarm. It is time for the tenor of this entire game to change. Hydra is coming up this ramp. He dodged that storm pretty well. He was moving before that thing was cast. Still lost a Hydra to it. That's how good Storm is, man. Woo. That's right. Get back to your 4th base, Jaedong, says Best. But Adrenal's on the way. +2 attacks on the way. The armor upgrade prioritized today from Best. +2 armor for the gateway units. Uh-oh. This top right base is in a lot of trouble. No Nidus up here. Okay, the old egg on the ramp blocking trick. Very nice. Jaedong. Oh. Nah, I was going to say, are we going for a base trade? No? Nope. Maybe. Like, do we have enough lings to do? No, Best has enough defending back home. Lurkers high ground, Hiders high ground, tough look. Wait, no, he is going for a base trade. All right. I think the 3rd base of Best is toast. These lings giving their lives to buy time for this base to get sniped. And at the same time, this top right base, this 5th base of Jaedong's is going to die too. Dude, I think he has enough to maybe wipe this out. That's a lot. It's a lot of Zerg here. Even supply is not where you want to be against a Zerg player at this stage of the game. 61 to 41 workers. Yeah, look at this lurker count. No, Best. Coming back. The army's coming back. Wipe this group out. There's no Dark Swarm on these lurkers. There's Storm for these lurkers. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, that was like 10 lurkers that just got killed very quickly thanks to the presence of Storm and this observer. Alright, so, I mean, Best loses the 3rd base. It's minerals only. I'm not sure it matters that much. But man, Jaedong's number 151 to 145. 60 drones. This is where he wants to be. 60-65 is about where he wants to live here. I don't know what this drone is doing other than taking a bad rally, which is probably what it was. Additional melee attack upgrades coming in for the Zergs. By that I mean 1 melee attack upgrade coming in for the Zergs. Alright. Best retaking his 3rd. He's got Zealots. He's got Dragoons. He's got High Templar. He's starting to how to make this work, but great positioning on those lurkers. Ninja expand by Jaedong right side. Oh, okay. Yeah, but until there's Dark Swarm up, these lurkers are just not as scary. Not that scary. I think Storm probably killed that Dark Templar. Sorry, Dark Templar, says Best. You're kind of standing in the way. Slings have +1. Yeah, they got +1 attack. They're working on +2 attack, working on further Carapace upgrades to get it to 2. So there'll be 2/2 Hydras and 2/2 Zerglings. Zergalurglings versus already at 2/2 is Best. It's not going for further upgrades, but that's okay. Look at this. Look at this. Does he just know there's not stuff here because there's no lurkers, or he's just seeing this coming? And he's like, let's come back and defend the homeland. Yeah, see this Archon getting surrounded? Dead. Archons not taking direct hits from Lings are great, but Archons taking hits from Lings have a hard time. Yeah, look at him focusing that Archon as it's coming up here. This 3rd base gonna die again. How many of these Hydras will make it out of here alive, though? Look at the coming from the backside attack. Where are the Defilers? Where is the Plague? Where is the Dark Swarm? It's not like Jaedong is foregoing this tech. It's tier 3 Storm here, man. Maybe he just feels like he can overwhelm. He feels like he doesn't need a tier 3 spell casting from his army. Dude, kill these High Templar. Kill these High Templar. Or just retreat. That's fine. Bleed out into the night. Go where you want to go. Too many High Templar, too many Zealots, too many cannons to wipe that out with just that number of Lings. This is actually going pretty well for Best. The Storms have been impeccable. But I mean, hey, Jaedong, if you're going to play Jaedong, your Storms better be impeccable. And additionally, RJB doesn't send me replays where the Protoss Storms are bad. It's not like, oh, there's a replay where the Protoss stormed their own army more than they stormed the Zerg. That's a good game for the channel. No, it's not. But man, 58 to 30 workers is not a good place if you're Best here. You got to make something happen. Look, this base too. Uh-oh. Okay, this base was big for Jaedong. This base is extra big for Jaedong because this one's dead. Free Hit Templar, Free Hit Templar, Free Hit Templar, Free Hit Templar. Got him. Free probes. Alright, alright. If Jaedong wins this game without having to use Defiler tech, oh my gosh, these High Templar though. Cannons, saving the day as usual. Oh, hang on, hang on. Remember this base I said that was really important? It's dead now. So we're good. Best is okay, everyone. The Storms are incredible still. Where are the Defilers, though? Did he not actually make a Defiler mound? Was I hallucinating him making it? Oh my gosh. I might have made a huge assumption that Jaedong made a Defiler mound, but it's not here? I guess I was confusing this game with the 87,000 other ZVPs I've ever cast where there is a Defiler mound at 23 minutes. Silly me. Okay, well, Best figure out this base exists. Maybe by accident? No, not at all. Dude, he thinks he's in a much better spot than he is. He thinks he's basically 3 base to 3 base when there's a 4th base over here from Jaedong that Best is not familiar with. That's right. Free Hydras. Okay, well, if Jaedong loses this game, I'm going to put it solely at the feet of the fact that there were no Defilers. Because I love Adrenalings and I love fully upgraded Hydras, and well, 2/2 Hydras anyway. But, you're not softening these units up with Plagues or Dark Swarming to negate the Dragoons. It's a hard look. Yeah, army value is hugely favoring Best right now. Because it's even total supply, but Jaedong only has 58 drones and Best has 26 probes. Corsair Death incoming. So yeah, Best's army is ginormous compared to Jaedong's right now. It's like 30 supply more. And there's Storm available. So I really feel like if Best just starts going for it, what he really needs to do is find this base and kill it. Like, he needs to find this base and kill it. The fact that he doesn't have eyes on this is concerning. Did that the Corsair ended up all the way up here, and it didn't actually scout out this right side 3 o'clock base? Really? I'm surprised by that. Wow. Circling death sounds are iconic, man. Just one of those sounds that takes me back to playing the original campaign. StarCraft 1, where you're Terran and you gotta kill the Zerglings, and it's like, wah, wah. Just like, man, the sound design in this game is great. Even that first day StarCraft came out, that first night, playing in my friend's basement, landing up our computers. Hey! Oh, look what Jaedong thinks he needs. A Defiler Mound! But yeah, just visual design, sound design, music, everything was so good. Everything about this was so good. That's why you're still here, man. Okay, so Jaedong is doing a good job checking to see if there are sneaky ninja bases from Best. Assaulting this position's tough. You're coming up a ramp, you're into Sunkens, you're into Lurkers. Not like an invincible Protoss army here or anything. Okay, okay. You kill these hiders. Let's go. It's like a couple Lurkers and a Sunken. Oh, gosh. That was some good stormage. That was some really good stormage. These Lings, no chance. No chance. Okay, okay. Where's your obs? Trying to come in from an angle where you can get at these Lurkers, but Lings are buying time. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I'm rooting for Best here, because I think Jaedong taking so long to get Defilers was a mistake that should be punished. Come on, Best. There's a Sunken and a Lurker. Okay, like some Lings and some Hydras. He backs it out. He does a quick check of the energy levels on the side Templar and says, I actually have, like, 2 storms available. Maybe not enough. I don't know. I like how this drone's been up here for a while. Okay. No, actually, he wasn't. He's new. He's a new drone. Ah, the storm takes out that Archon, the last little bit of HP that he had. Storm wipes him out. Woo, 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 woo. Wipe out. Hey, he found it. He found the base. Drones, run. Evac. Okay. Most of them make it out. Okay, Best. Now's your time to shine. You have such a big army compared to what Jaedong is rolling with right now. You have tier 3 everything. Jaedong has tier 3 nothing except for Adrenal. He doesn't have +3 attack on his dudes. I guess there's only 2-2 down here for Best, too, so that's not great, but I think that's it. I think that's your GG. This base dies. Jaedong has very tiny bits of income left. This represents his entire future. And, yep, GG. That's it. Jaedong taps out, and Best is your winner. Oh, boy. What an amazing, amazing PvZ that was. I thought for sure Best was dead. I thought for certain Best was dead. Maybe Jaedong, his hubris got the best of him there. He's like, I can defeat Best from this position with just Hydras, Cracklings, and Lurkers. And, nope. Nope, you could not. Best income is pretty bad as well, but he has more than 2 mineral patches. So, yeah, that is why. Wow. Nice job, Best. No +3 attack for anything in this game. None. Nothing. Just 2-2s all around. Maybe +3 melee finish. Let's see. Hit that like button, man. I know he didn't expect Jaedong to lose, but sometimes the legends lose. Even if the opponent that they are facing is a little bit less skilled or less accomplished than they are. 2-2. Alright. I don't know where these overlords are trying to go. Like, they're not dropper lords or anything. They're just kind of hanging out right here, I guess. That's fine. Then this space dies, and production tab is empty. What the heck? This fast forward is broken. What happened? It broke the replay. This is not what happened. Shows that Jaedong has 20,000 minerals. No. Beef? No. What the heck was that? Nope. Still broke. Okay. Well, I hope this doesn't ruin our final score, because I'm worried it's going to ruin our final score. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if +3 was ever finished by Jaedong for melee attack as well as a +3 carapace, that it finished at the very end of the game. Yeah, look at this. Best is sitting down at 187 supply. That's the first time I've seen rewinding a game break the replay. Usually rewinding it fixes broken replays. Look at this. He's sitting on a maxed out army. 36 probes. Hasn't retaken this base. Jaedong somehow has 20,000 minerals and 7,000 gas. What is this garbage? Lies. All right. Well, let's see what the numbers are, I guess, Mason. These are numbers. Are they real? Let's look at the resources first. No, I think this is legit. Okay. All right. So, Best getting outproduced by about 100 units, but out-killing by about 100+ units today. That's brutal for Jaedong. Structures raised, 10 by Jaedong, 2 by Best. That makes sense. And then Best outspending the Jaedong by 4,000 resources. That can't happen. That can't happen. Like, all you'd have to do is show somebody this. The Protoss player outspent the Zerg player by 4,000 resources in a 29-minute game. And you'd be like, okay, Protoss wins. That's it. That's a very simple statistic here of the reason why Best won. Okay, that was part of it. Part of it was the income, and part of it was the lack of any defilers produced at all. Period. It was crazy. It was super crazy. So, GG, man. Way to go, Best. Way to get that win. I am impressed. I am super impressed. Anyway, well done there, man. Best gets the win. Just, again, don't click on our replay expecting the player you think to win. Sometimes you don't know. This is a good example of that. So, GG. And that is gonna be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.